Hello everyone, my name is Supreme Chancellor Puddington, and I'm joined for the first time for a Darkside-exclusive episode of Dunes of Utapau by, he's back, the one, the only, he's back, he's black, and he's not going back in the cupboard. It is, of course, Chris Tumison.
I was in a cupboard. I was trapped.
I'm of course also joined by Charles Smith. How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Very good, very good. Last session was very
traumatic.
Traumatic's probably a good word, yep, for the party. There was a bit of a schism, and it seemed unlikely that good old Darth Vance would return to the party anytime soon. But luckily there's another party member who might be a little bit more sympathetic to his causes, so we have brought back the one and only Merkava, and we are going to have them reunited, and from now on until the end of the campaign, or unless these two Sith Lords decide to fuck each other over, we're going
to be very soon.
Stab.
We are going to have two separate sessions every week. We are going to have a light side party and a dark side party, and I am joined this week for my dark side party. How are you guys feeling about the campaign?
I feel like it's very dark.
Yeah, I feel
gonna get darker.
Unburdened, you could say.
Okay, so we are house ruling Destiny, so that these fine Sith Lords are going to be spending the dark side's Destiny points from now on, because they're both dark, and I think that's a nice house rule. But they will be taking one conflict every time they want to use Destiny, and I, as the GM, now have access only to the light side Destiny points. That might take a little while for us both to get used to. But nevertheless, Charles, would you like to recap what happened last session?
So last session, on our way to Naboo, after, well, a sparring session gone very, very wrong, Cedric decided to take up a new mantle, and became Darth Vance, and from there, after being locked away by two nincompoops in his room, an attempt at the operation to remove the spores in his body was it was attempted, was not completed, because the doctor might have not have survived. He didn't do it quick enough, and it was really annoying and painful. So he died, and then Vance just decided to go. But Celeste tried to stop him, just killed him. Kasari then tried to stop him. Whatever, one blow to the chest. Whatever. And now he's heading out in the ship, leaving them stranded on Naboo. Well, dead on Naboo as well.
So as we rejoin our newly found antagonist, Vance is flying the ship. It's a bit of a blur that the mind bleed that seemed to have been inflicted upon you, the pain, the unforgettable pain in your chest is making you fade every now and then, but you find yourself going towards a dead-ridden planet, one you recognize. You very easily, as if guided by destiny itself, move between an asteroid field and end up landing on a plain just outside of a crater that you recognize was once the city of Nitrosane. But it is now just simply a crater in the ground, and sounds of a pained beast can be heard raging out of it. You land and still pained and hurt, you find yourself a few steps away from the wreckage of the Galaxy Plunger.
I take a quick look around to see if Merkava's anywhere to be seen.
Not outside in the forest or on the plains. You can't see any sign of life whatsoever, except the screams of the beast in that crater.
I then slowly walk forward and try and find my way into the plunger.
Okay, there's a lot of The wreckage is messy and rough. It's going to take an average coordination check to navigate your way through it.
I'm going to use Enhance for this.
Okay.
I don't have my blade out, by the way, Puddy.
Okay.
So that's 6 success. Yeah, 6 success. I'm
So
gonna
you're using all 7 points?
all 7 points.
It's 10 conflicts to start us off today. So as you savagely and viciously, you don't actually coordinate yourself through the rubble. You just end up kicking it, flinging it away, ripping through it until you find lying on the floor in a crumpled up mess, an unconscious old companion of yours, seemingly in a bit of trouble.
I try and kick him awake.
Merkava, you gain consciousness. You don't remember how long it's been. You tried to fix the Galaxy Plunger, but your physical frailty let you down, and you've been here for quite some time, cold and alone.
Oh. Cedric. It's, good to see you. What are you doing here?
I just stand there and look at him and say, "You were supposed to fix the ship, weren't you?"
Yeah, sadly, fixing, something on this scale of a disaster is not necessarily something I've dealt with before. That, and I'm sort of, missing a leg. And,
I'm missing a leg and 2 arms.
I mean, you've got replacement ones. Mine is, well, let's call this temporary. Hopefully I can get a better one soon. Anyway, still getting used to that. And then on top of that, still have space aids in me. And yeah, it's just not been a good time. Been sitting here on the floor for a few days. It's been nice and cold. Luckily I have some food. Definitely glad to see you. So, how's it going?
Good for me.
Oh, sweet Christ, what happened?
What always was going to happen. My destiny.
Care to be any less vague, friendo?
With you... No. Still weak.
I mean, just because you can beat me in an arm wrestling contest, I choose to think that, we're both equal in usefulness, just in different ways.
Why don't you remind him who he is? Reach your hand out for him.
I just reach my hand out and force unleash.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but I like it. Okay, so Chris, you know that
I'm unconscious.
Don't roll the dice. I know what's gonna happen here. Chris, you know, as a wave of yellow force lightning starts to radiate out of Cedric's hands and towards you. You're not unconscious, but you're clearly severely affected by this.
All right. Yeah, that hurt. Gonna ask why? Because, ow. It's, yeah, no, more why?
You don't understand, do you?
Well, I mean, besides the fact that, you're using the dark side, no.
You really don't understand what you had in your head. What you...
Maybe he needs it there again.
Maybe you never understand what you could truly do with this. And I'm gonna lightning again.
Okay. Merkava, you feel weak, you feel on the verge, you feel very frail.
Listen. Why are you doing this? If you literally just showed up to this, why do you even bother coming here?
I think we have plans, don't we?
Well, it sounds like you have plans, my dude. You've been awfully quiet about them. I still have no idea what's going on.
Putty.
Say again? What was
that? Does the Emperor say anything after that?
Let me speak to him. Reach out for him. With your mind rather than your sword this time.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out and let the Emperor connect.
Chris, do you take his hand?
Yeah, guess I'll pick up the phone.
Okay, you both fall into darkness. The world around you fading as you hear footsteps and a dripping of water and a rushing of a waterfall before you return to this place. Charles, you lose your pool of energy. You don't roll that with your force die anymore. And Chris, as you reawaken, you hear, "It has been too long, my apprentice."
Oh, you're back.
You regain the 3 dark force points, Chris.
Oh, okay. So, I was going to ask where you've been, but I think I found out for myself.
Yes, isn't your old friend such a wonderful asset?
Yeah, you've managed to find someone with a complete lack of self-control. Good job.
Yes, I managed to find another one with a complete lack of self-control.
I'd like to think I do a little bit better.
It took a lot longer to break this one.
Oh, man. Well, not gonna lie, I'm not exactly, sure what to say. I thought I heard you for the last, so... a lot has happened since you were last in my head. Lost a leg. That still hurts.
No, that happened while I was there.
Well, I mean, you kind of shut up after that.
Yeah,
but
I left because I was worried that you would be stuck on this planet for quite some time. But look, I brought him back for you.
Yeah, let me tell you, he's doing wonders for me.
Oh,
really rolling out the welcome wagon.
He's a little volatile, but his power could be harnessed.
Yeah, a little volatile is one way of putting it. What the hell did you do to him?
I reminded him of the power of the dark side. You remember, don't you?
Yeah, of course.
Well, do you need a reminder?
Oh, sweet Christ, were you gonna electrocute me now, too?
No. Nevertheless, your destiny waits for you on Dagobah. Don't forget that.
Dagobah, huh? Why there?
There are many reasons. Zinzalin Ordito waits for you there. He has the next stage of your development.
Zinzalin. That name rings a bell. A bell right next to my lightsaber bell. Huh. Yeah, no, I'll definitely be heading off to Dagobah then. I take it unless freaking the Shocker over there hasn't, destroyed the ship that he came on in his fits of adolescent rage. Then we have a way off of this planet still.
I mean, I assume you were saying that out loud.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
I look to you and say, "You doubt me?"
I doubt your restraint.
I'm a better pilot than you think. And I had some guidance.
Alright.
Merkava, no, you didn't fix it. Through your time, you think that the Galaxy Plunger is salvageable.
Oh, I guess I'll put a cap on this pet project, and one day I'll come back and finally finish this up. But for now, I think
is the trip to Dagobah that urgent?
Well, I mean, if he came all the way for me, he probably has something important that needs doing.
Is that the case, Charles?
No, not necessarily. It's more medium long term.
Oh, well, in that case, you want to help me hobble this hunk of junk back together? We still have the space porridge machine.
I don't like space porridge.
I don't even know you anymore.
I only like space waffles.
Oh, well, I'm sure we can cobble together a waffle maker. I mean, come on, man.
It's the true fuel of the dark side.
Dark waffles.
Dark chocolate waffles.
Dude, man. Okay. So, yeah, you know what, Cedric, I guess you could probably help me. I'd certainly clear the debris and all of that. Because it's kind of a disaster to try to move all this stuff with someone of my stature.
Whatever. Let's do this.
Oh my god, your freaking angsty teen attitude is gonna wear thin quickly, friendo.
I look back at him. One proficiency, one ability.
Okay. So, Chris, make a hard leadership check.
Leadership. Let's see. I will flip Destiny.
Oh, you take one conflict.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. YG, PPP. A.
So, Merkava retreats in his wheelchair to a safe distance and begins kind of ordering you, basically, which of the debris is valuable and where he wants it, Charles. And so you can make a average athletics check to start clearing it, and you're going to get 1 upgrade, but 2 setback from the instructions Merkava gave you. They're clearly correct, but it's not exactly giving them in a nice way, and it's kind of pissing you off.
Again, I'm going to use enhance.
Okay. You only if you're not considered to be wielding a lightsaber, you don't get any points.
Yeah, any extra points, yeah. I just get my die. And I get 2 athletics XP as well.
Yeah.
So that those 2
Cedric, you've been working out, man.
I'm going to put into to advantage.
Okay, so Merkava, you see a Cedric masterfully over the 30-minute period, clears up all the debris. It looks like a very safe working environment now, and starts to kind of construct a bit of a skeleton of what you've got left of the ship.
Alright.
You definitely need some parts that you don't have access to. A lot. And some materials. But it looks like more of a straightforward job than you were expecting.
Okay.
You once again hear the roaring of a beast in the distance. And Merkava, at this point you notice that the towering dystopia of Nitrosane has become nothing more than a crater in the ground.
Oh, Christ. I remember there being a city there.
It's
Cedric.
gone now.
Oh, alright. I'm going to assume you had something to do with that then, since...
Nope.
Oh, well, that's extra spooky.
That was Malik.
Malik.
Yep.
Like spiky head Malik?
Yes, and Ita.
Wait, Malik and Ita.
Yes.
Well, first of all, Ita's alive.
Alive wouldn't be the right word for it, but that's one way to say it.
And second of all, why is he working, or how and why is he working with Malik?
Yeah, dude, you were there for this shit. You know what you became.
I am drawing a blank. Alright, we'll roll with it. Yeah, well, anyway, that's interesting. How'd they level an entire city?
Probably some ancient demon thing below the city. Ancient beast.
Well,
I don't really know.
You hear again the screeching roars of what you recognize to be some sort of creature.
it seems to be pretty terrifyingly effective.
What do they call it? A Zillow beast? Whatever.
Oh, either way. We don't have all the materials we need to finish repairing the ship here, and there's not much of a place to go try to scavenge up the materials that we would need.
Well, actually, Merkava, you do know that there are villages nearby.
Oh, alright, well, here, you want to help me around? I'm not exactly mobile.
Okay, whatever. And I just pick him up.
Oh, out of the wheelchair?
Yeah, out of the wheelchair.
Alright. Excellent. The piggyback days are back, boys.
Oh no, like, I'm carrying you fireman's carry.
Oh.
But it is not dignified at all.
Okay.
Oh, I'm used to that at this point.
I'm going to try and turn my microphone up. Tell me if I'm louder or quieter when I do this. Is that louder? Or did you not notice anything? Hello? Charles?
No, we can hear you just fine.
Yeah, we can hear.
Did that get louder or quieter or the same?
It's a little bit louder, I
Okay,
feel.
that's fine. As long as it's not quieter.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys head to the nearest village.
Yeah, nearest village.
Okay. You walk for a few minutes through the Malastare forest, essentially, although it looks blackened and the tree bark seems to exude ash of sorts. It's a very dead landscape. And as you arrive at a number of metal huts, some of which you can see into, you can see that there's lanterns burning, a few people huddled around, fires inside the houses. But on the streets themselves, you see very little life. Everyone seems to be indoors.
Cozy. Alright. Buddy,
Let's go in.
What exactly did I need to repair the ship? Was it basically I just needed, like, material?
You definitely need, like, a new engine and stuff like that. Some serious, like, ship parts. But you could use a lot of metal. Maybe not the metal these houses are made out of.
I look at Merkava and say, let's take these in the name of the Republic, shall we?
I don't think we're fighting for that anymore, but I get the gist of what you're saying. Alright.
I just start running and lob him at one of the houses
Oh my god! I was gonna force.
No,
I was gonna force move the houses up and over, like just carry them back to the ship that way.
Well, there are people in there, Merkava.
Oh, we can shake them out. I like
How
salt
about
shakers.
this? You start moving, and I'll start dealing with the people.
All right. I mean,
You
can
deal
you
with
set
the
me
metal.
down? Wait, can you set me down and like go get the wheelchair so I can start moving back?
I just set him down and go, force move the wheelchair over here then.
Oh my god, it's so far away.
I
It
kick
was
him
like
a little bit.
Oh my! Don't you start that with me.
I'm
But,
not your bitch, Merkava.
I didn't say you were, but like, I kind of suck at getting around right now.
Roll.
That's a little undignified.
Well, you get around, don't you?
Alright, I guess I'll just force move myself back to the ship. I grab the wheelchair and force move myself back out while sitting in the wheelchair.
So at this point, you notice one Doug walking out of the house, one of the houses, very squeamishly, but walks towards you, Cedric, and says, "I recognize you. You were down in the sewers. Your friend talked me to leave. It's such a good idea. I'm so much happier here. What's going on?"
There's been some complications. Let's just say this. We require some metal and some parts to fix our ship.
Yoink.
Well, I'm sure the village on the other side of the planet would love to sell you some metal. There's
Actually,
a
how much
village up
metal?
north. This village up north. I have a ton of engines and ship parts laying around.
Actually,
Oh,
we do need that.
Thank you for that information.
You know, Cedric, he has been useful.
Yes, but I feel like his use has come to an end, and I just lob off his head.
Okay. You lob off his head, and you see the hopeful eyes of the one person from Winston Gann's gang that Chris didn't genocide, as he falls to the ground dead.
Oops.
Finish them off, shall we?
You
did
do.
Good work.
As this happens, a few of the women and children watching from the windows begin to scream and flee the city.
Oh, well, that makes it easier. I'm just gonna pick up the houses.
Oh, we can't have that now.
No, come on,
how
let's
far
not
away
waste
are they?
time.
They're probably about medium range at this point.
I don't think my Force Lightning gets that far.
Cedric, stop indulging. We have work
Definitely
to do.
fast enough to catch up to them and strike them
Yeah,
down.
I'm just gonna... I'll look back at Merkava a second, and I said, I did say I'll deal with the civilians, and then I just go and pretty much on a slaughtering spree.
The sky is painted yellow with the bolts of lightning as they exude from Vance's hands and strike down anybody brave enough to flee. As this begins to happen, the people that had remained in the houses, you can see them armed, defenders of their town, start to come out and try to stop you. Everyone, roll initiative.
Wait, don't roll yet, Chris, because I'm going to use 4C. Although it's not going to be quite as good as before.
It's vigilance for you two.
And I have my blade out, so I get 1 dark side point. Ooh. So I'm going to spend 1 to add Merkava to this.
Okay.
Check. And then I'm... Do I flip Destiny to use the light side points?
I mean,
Nah.
how much of a boost is it?
Well... well, right now we'd both get 1 success on our initiative checks. If I use the light side, we'd we would have 5.
Well, I mean, we're running vigilance. I mean, I'm pretty confident with my roll.
I'm pretty good with mine as well. I'll just use the dark side.
Yeah, because I mean, like, we might need that destiny.
Do I get anything? I guess I get quite a lot of conflict for just going and slaughtering the civilians.
Oh yes, 50.
There we go.
Well, at this point, it just seems kind of arbitrary.
And you also have you also get 2 for using those dark side points.
Yes, I did put them in. I'm not quite. I'm just over halfway what I got last session.
All right.
You forgot the success, but
oh well.
And it's asterisks for when you do it. There we go.
Oh, I forgot to roll this. I need to roll another set of NPCs.
Oh, we rolled the exact same. If you
yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a group of 4 kind of huddled up and kneeling to the left, and a group of 4 kind of huddled up kneeling to the right of you guys.
So, for me, how far are we from this?
Short range from the enemies.
Short range. Who wants to go first?
I mean, I think I could probably deal with them.
Sure, go for it.
I'm going to force power move, fling them as far as my reach will allow me to go.
Okay,
and
well,
basically
you have to roll for that.
Yep, I know. I'm basically I'm just saying beforehand, my role is to basically totally disengage them from us so we can just take the houses and leave.
What do you have to roll for that?
Well, basically, I would have to roll, like, 2 or 3 points to get the range high enough, and then, like, 4 points to grab everybody.
Okay, cool.
So, it is F, and then 3... What's the dark side?
N.
Ooh. Okay. So, taking them from short to extreme takes 2 of those, and for every point I spend into upgrading the number of targets, I get 2 more. So how many are there?
There are 4 total.
Okay,
actually,
so I can...
Well, there are 8, actually, if you can target 2 groups. I'm not sure if you can do that.
Well, I think as long as they're within range.
Sure, I'll let you do that.
Okay, so if there's 8 of them, I will... Actually, you know what? Bold new plan. Alright, I'm going
towards me.
You're 1 step ahead of me, friendo. I'm going to pick them all up and hold them in the air right before Cedric.
Okay. You successfully do so.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn. They're floating there.
Oh, this is going to be beautiful. So I am going to take the aim action.
Oh no.
Aim maneuver to give me a boost. And then I am going to Sarlacc sweep.
You're engaged with all 8 of them.
All 8 of them. Because I'm engaged with multiple enemies, I get an additional boost anyway.
By the way, Chris, I've done some reading, and I think this is fine, but in future, I'm only going to let you move objects with move. If you want to do what you just did, you can bind.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'll probably just pick that up at the end of the session.
And I'll take a maneuver also to use Falling Avalanche.
Makes sense. Cool. Remember, you still take 1 strain for when you take an action.
Oh yes. There we go. Do they have any defense? Adversary?
No. No defense or no adversary.
Okay. So that is 17 damage. I'm gonna use two of those advantage to Sarlacc sweep. Use the Sarlacc sweep, so I'll hit another one in the group. One in one group, one in the other group, and with that crit, I'm gonna. With the crit, I'll.
Actually, roll your cool. You still have the gauntlet on. Before you have to start.
No. Oh yeah. Do I have to roll cool even if I use, even if I crit with the advantage?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you do because I'm gonna say that if you fail a cool check, you have to spend all of your.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Advantage and stuff into the highest crit.
Hard, right?
Yes. Oh, you don't.
Nope.
Okay, you can sweep and crit with the other.
So yeah, sweep and then.
Take 2 conflict though.
Yep.
Wait, so how much damage is it base?
So base damage is 17.
Okay.
So it'll be 17 to one group, 17 to the other with a sweep, and then the crit. So really? Come on.
That's the kind of base you like to see.
And just lighten up the day.
So plus 0 crit?
No, 20 because I have 2 vicious.
Ah, yes.
Oh, when this lightsaber is pumped up a bit more.
Can never go below 2 crit though. So.
Yeah. But I've got 2 breach now, yay!
Yeah, yep.
That could be fun.
Breach is pretty spicy.
Especially if you... Well, breach 1 you get normally, but...
Well, I have breach 2 as well, and it's coming handy.
Yeah, it's only when you have to fight things with huge amounts of soak.
Kaiju monsters. If only there was a kaiju monster on Malastare.
So, do you want me to roll the crit?
Yeah, I do. I want you to roll the D100 as well.
Agility.
Congrats. Yeah.
I chop off one of their legs.
Chop off all of their legs, spinning around and Sarlacc sweeping as they're slightly above you. And as they do, the move is broken and they all fall. And as they do, stop, quick, and instantly they all die around you. Recover strain as does the end of combat.
Do I recover strain?
Yeah.
So wait, I'm below 16.
What does that mean, Puddy?
That means you recover a wound.
A wound and a
one
strain.
Wound and 1 strain, yeah.
Actually, Putty, am I still at just 1 below threshold?
Until you roll this check, yeah?
Okay.
I should have rolled discipline, but oh well. I roll cool.
Woo!
1 strain.
It's something.
Yeah, you've cleared out and genocided a whole town. Chris, you take 20 conflict for being involved. Charles, you take an additional 20 conflict for killing the defenders.
Good.
Well, glad there's no reason to really track that anymore.
Oh, Chris, you're with me. I made it to 104 conflict last game.
Oh, show off.
Yeah, you should track it just so that you can compete with each other. Oh shit, Portugal have leveled!
Yeah, like, yeah. God.
Alright.
That's dating the video now.
They don't know who against. Portugal could have leveled the semi-finals the day this goes out.
Oh, dude, wouldn't that be a trip?
That would be a bit late.
Wow, Marshall's in Germany for a while. We don't know when episode 23 is going out, which is when we can start actually uploading the backlog. We're going to slowly start accumulating.
It turns out it sits in Marshall's computer for like 12 years, and like
well, no,
Portugal comes with like a new world power, and like
Anyway, so yes, you guys just get to work disassembling these houses of these poor people and taking it back to the ship.
Yep.
So, like, Merkava moves them, and I just punch anything that's too big. So to break things up, you need.
Why don't you make? Actually, no. Just you guys are able easily to dismantle and disassemble these houses and bring them back to the ship area. But as you do, you actually begin to hear the beast, the sound getting louder, and actually you see one big claw perch on the edge of the crater.
You know, we might want to hurry up a bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking that too. All right, let's go get those engine thingies and other ship parts and get the hell out of here.
Cedric, does your pride not think you could take this thing?
That's what I'm sort of going to ask you about that. Would my wounds have come down during the flight over?
Not unless you took a stim pack.
I probably would have took a few stim packs.
Okay, you've already taken two. So that would recover 3 and then an additional 2.
Okay, there we go.
I mean, my thing is, you know, there's a difference between pride and suicide here, Cedric. Let's just get the ship parts and get on our way.
Oh yeah, we can do it when we leave. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Do what when we leave?
Take on that thing.
Oh, what the How do I mute Marshall?
You don't have the Emperor in your head, but you have the whispers of the dark side.
Of course, of course.
Your own pride. Right, so you guys head up looking for that northern village. By the way, Cedric, because you took a little bit of time defeating the defenders of the town, you think a few of those women and children did escape?
We better be quick. Some of those kids might have got out.
Alright, well, let's get the ship parts, and hopefully they'll just give them up, so we don't have to deal with them.
You travel through the deep and thick forest. I want you both to make us an average survival check to see how well you do.
Well, shit. I seem to have activated a trap card. Oh wait, no, it's cunning. Never mind, we good, boys.
I'm good.
It was average?
Yeah.
Remember to loop the music. Or did you take it out that time?
Yeah, I totally took it out.
All plans. All the time.
All the time. Jesus Christ, what is survival based off of as a characteristic?
Cunning.
You've got 4 cunning?
Yes.
Jeez.
Holy hell.
You make your way through thick brush, knowing exactly the markings and tracks that you think would lead to a village. You find kind of a makeshift path heading towards a village, but as you do, I want you both now to make average vigilance checks. Chris, you notice just in time to warn him that Charles has stepped on what appears to be an improvised landmine.
Oh, hey, Cedric. You're on a landmine, buddy. So I need you to not freak out, okay? Literally, the worst thing you could do right now is freak out. Okay? Now...
I'm just staring at you.
Now, a lesser companion would take advantage of this moment, you know, cause hijinks. but I'm here to help, my friend. So.
Are you gonna disable it or what?
No, yeah, I was getting to that. Pushy. Christ. What's the mechanics check gonna look like to disable that?
It looks really improvised. These are not the standard kind of wires that you're used to. They're kind of all over the place. The colors might not be right. So it's going to be like pretty hard. Like the actual mechanics of it aren't too bad. It's only going to be hard, but it's going to have 3 setback for the construction because you've never seen anything like this before. And I'm flipping Destiny to upgrade.
Okay, so YYGG C P P S S S and wait, I forgot. Do I remove setback from mechanics checks? Or is that another thing? Let's see. Oh, yep, okay. I removed 2 setback from that, so you're in luck, Cedric. I got you covered. Oof, Cedric, I don't have you covered.
So you see, okay, you get down to, you take a few of the little explosive parts out, you take a few of the mechanical pieces out, and you're like, okay, this is going well. Now all I have to do is cut the right wire. Red, green, or blue. It's always the blue wire when you cut before, so you're like, ah, fuck it, I'll cut the blue wire.
But since it's improvised, I cut them all.
Okay, sure, you cut all of the wires and the landmine explodes. You both take 15 wounds, but you can soak it.
I'm unconscious.
You also
Like,
take
heavily
a crit.
unconscious.
You also take a crit, then.
I am
Well, actually,
1
let's-
under my wound threshold.
Actually, hold on, let's see. Could
You
I...
both get blown back and put prone as well.
Ouch. Alright, how many crits do I have?
That's for you to track, friend.
I'm aware. Okay, let's see. Pull up. 5. Fantastic. This is gonna hurt.
You could die.
No,
I
you're
really
not
should.
allowed to die. I'm the only one allowed to cause party deaths.
You kind of caused this.
Let's see. Crit. Let's see. Plus 50, was it?
Yep.
Oof.
I'll say this. I'll say you have that because it's you're not in an encounter. I'll say you have that till your next long rest,
Okay. Ow.
or until the end of the next encounter.
Cedric,
Depending on
stim
which
pack,
comes first.
please.
I walk over, look at him, disgusted, grab a stim pack out and just jab it in his neck.
You recover 5 wounds.
Now, do I cap out at threshold?
No.
Okay, so I'm still unconscious.
I look at him again.
Wait, I thought you said you're at... Wait, your thing says you're at 18.
Well, no, that was before I added the extra stuff from not being reduced. I'm at 20 out of 19.
I look at him again, appalled, and I just stab him in the neck again.
You recover 4 wounds.
I'm feeling pretty sleepy. Okay, I'll stick myself with another stim pack, and I'll go down to
Recover 3
13.
wounds.
Okay. Wow. That hurt. They didn't use the blue wire, like the fucking morons they are.
I grab him, yank him to his feet, and said, "Let's go."
Could you put me back in the wheelchair?
I throw him into the wheelchair.
Thank you. You don't have to be
So
so
it tips
aggressive.
over, and then I have to pull the wheelchair back up again.
God damn it, Cedric. So aggressive.
But as you continue on towards the village, you start to see kind of embankments and ramparts almost of walls and a bunch of Doug with arms with weapons pointing at you.
Ah, Christ.
You know, we fought through the war, one of them says. Killed those Nitrosane bastards every time they came up here. You think we won't do the same to you?
I mean,
Oh, I
sends the
don't
fucking
think so.
plague after you again.
Oh,
What are you
that
laughing
little
about,
nuisance.
huh? Mr. Monk with those fucking weird robes.
listen, guys, we're kind of on a time thing, so if you could just surrender all the ship parts we need, we'll be on our way.
Surrender our
Oh.
ship parts. That's all we got left.
I mean, that's
don't
sort of a
worry.
you problem.
Don't worry. Once the Zillow Beast comes here, there won't be any you, really. Or you could let us solve that problem for you.
What are you two gonna do against the fucking Zillow Beast?
Well, it's more of a him thing. I'm just looking to build a ship. So, I mean, you can either stand in our way and, you know, cease existing now, or, you know, just give us what we want.
Roll coercion.
Difficulty, please.
I am looking it up because it's gonna be opposed. It's gonna be 2. It's gonna be average.
Oof.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Huh?
Alright.
We're not scared of 2
circumcised.
monks in some robes. We fought through 2 wars.
I mean, that's cool. I've been through a couple.
I'm just going to slowly start walking forward and say, you have no idea who I am. Two
All right.
wars is nothing compared to what I've gone through.
Roll initiative. You are prepared.
I'm going to use enhance, not enhance, 4C. God. So that's 1 success to each of us when we roll.
Take 2 conflict.
Yep.
Oh
The
shoot! I
dice
need to
roller is so confused.
in it. Roll. YG that. PC. I'm an idiot. Sorry. This roller's just like, what is going on?
Ooh, Charles, you get a free round.
Oh, I get a free round. Oh. Oh,
Is that-
yay.
I think you might only be able to take an action during it. Though. Let me just check the rules. Here it is. They get a free round before the order kicks in. If more than one character does blah, 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 blah. In this free turn, you don't get a free maneuver. So you can take a maneuver if you take strain, or you give up your action. You don't get a free one.
Okay. How far away are they?
Short. But they're behind
Sure.
a barricade, so you couldn't engage with them without 2 maneuvers.
Or force leap, potentially.
Force leap, yes, possible. Force
I
lightning
am.
is also possible.
I'm going to use force lightning.
Unlimited power. Are you wielding your lightsaber? I presume
I'm
you
wielding my lightsaber. Draw the lightsaber out.
are. I'm gonna
Well,
because you're only doing it with one hand. I'm gonna let you do it, but with a setback on the roll.
okay. I need. That's the roll, mate. So. I need to spend 2 force points, so I need to flip Destiny. To use the light side. And why not? Let's use all the light side point. Actually, I don't need to use all the light side points. So that's willpower which is 3 plus. Is it 3 plus success?
Yeah.
Willpower plus success, so that's 5 damage.
You target down the one who is talking to you, and he squeals in pain as he crumples up into a mess. However, with the force lightning, it flickers off a little bit on a cloth that was nearby, a banner holding the symbol of the town or whatever, and that banner begins to catch fire, and it seems to spread very quickly close to the forest.
So that's going to be the end of my free action.
Cool.
Oh yeah, by the way, not Akira, god damn it.
You're getting
Merkava,
there.
you get +2 range and melee boost for the first round of combat. So just remember that when they start shooting you.
Oh.
So,
Because
did you take the strain when you took that action, by the way?
I did not. How much?
Wait, is that a +2
It
to
was what?
offensive stuff and defensive stuff, or like how's that work?
+2 defense for range and melee.
Okay, that's pretty fantastic, actually.
So I'm going to. Do you want to go first, or because I want to get onto this wall?
Yeah, I'll see how many of them I can take out for you.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm going to force unleash.
As you saw, Cedric's more single-targeted, painful, torturous yellow lightning. The big boy steps up.
Okay, let's see. So it is just one check with what is the difficulty?
I think it's 2.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
unless
two
they have
difficulty.
anything special, then it's FFF NNN.
Actually, are you wielding your lightsaber at the start of combat or not?
No, I have it sheathed. I don't plan on using it.
Okay, then yeah, it's just 2 difficulty.
Alright. So, that's the first batch of it. That is for 6 damage. I can't make that crit. So I'll give a boost to Cedric when he does his thing. It's okay. How many targets are there?
12.
12?
12.
Alright, I'm going to hit. And what's their range? I just want to be thorough here.
Oh, 16. 16. So it is. They're all injured, but they're behind the barricade. But that doesn't really matter.
Okay, so I'm going to hit. Let's see. 11 of them with 6 damage.
The 11 that you hit. Oh, by the way, there were 15 because Charles killed one. The 11 that you hit die, leaving only 4.
Alright, then I'm going to use, as an incidental...
of purple lightning flash out of Merkava, striking down 11 people.
And then, as an incidental, I'm going to do it again. Or not an incidental, a maneuver.
Using Destiny?
Yes. So,
Oh crap!
and that's going to hit the remaining...
Just flip the Destiny, you kill the remaining people, and strike them down with your purple lightning. As you step next to Charles, do you gain any appreciation of the power of your new friend, Charles?
I look at him and shrug. It's all right, I guess. But I look at him again and go, "Let's get the parts before everything burns."
That'll be 160 conflict TG.
Oof.
Gods! I need a calculator.
So do you guys?
Well, I've definitely surpassed what happened last.
Let's go through.
We
You
are.
go through a wondrous murder spree through this town, killing people with force lightning as you go, collecting ship parts.
Oh, Marshall, we've gone far beyond that point.
We're literally skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Actually, at this point, Vance has a thought. Brings out the mask Shao gave him and puts it on.
Oh, great! Now you have the Infinity Gauntlet and a spooky mask.
Dark robes, a bunch of enhancements, and a mask. I wonder if anybody's ever... Yeah, there it is. A certain vision may be close to coming true.
I run round the corner behind Merkava and go, boo!
Oh my... Really? Now of all times. Let's grab the ship parts and get out of here.
So as you burn the city to the ground, killing women, children, and men alike, you both gain 200 conflict, and you do acquire what you think is the parts you need.
Is this all you need, Merkava?
Should be. I guess I'll get to work.
Better be quick.
Don't get
Actually,
pushy.
before you do so, I'm gonna roll cool, by the way, for end of combat strain recovery. Because we forgot to do that.
Yeah.
Wait, it's cool or what?
Cool or
What's the other thing?
discipline, I believe.
Hey, one.
Okay, so you both get to work on the ship because it needs both of your skills here. Yeah, and we're gonna do a skill challenge. So you guys are gonna need 6 successes before you get 3 failures, and you can't use the same skill twice. So where do you want to start?
All right. Well, first, I'm thinking we need to probably, do a rundown to see exactly, the priority of things, so we get the most important stuff done first.
Some diagnostic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you make a perception check, a hard perception check, and I'll give you boost since you're familiar with the Galaxy Plunger.
Woo!
Yeah, so you successfully diagnose exactly where the parts are supposed to go, exactly where the big problems were in the original ship, and try and put everything in its right place. Cedric?
I'm going to, try and restore the hull, and with the metal we've got, try and use my lightsaber to start, almost like welding, and cutting, the pieces into the bits we need to hit in to repair the hull.
Make a hard lightsaber check, but I'm going to give you 2 setbacks since the pieces are houses and they're not in a great way to be melded or shaped.
Well, thank God you're literally Jesus with the saber.
Does this count as engaged with multiple opponents?
No.
Okay.
You're not suffering the effects of the sickness. Okay. So you successfully mold the pieces into a wonderful new hull, and it looks fine to you. Merkava?
Alright. I will start, let's see. Actually, I just want to do another once-over on the, main computer to make sure everything is still, in working order. Nothing horrible has happened to, the navigation systems and stuff like that.
You don't have any navigation systems. You've just gotten new ones from that town.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll check on those to make sure that they haven't horrendously mutilated them.
Alright, that's fair. Yeah, make a hard computer check. Although everything's in an alien language that's very difficult for you to understand. And also there's a few security features that are stumping you a little bit. So it's actually going to be 3 setback. It's a nasty little piece of kit to work with.
Ooh. It's going to be a rough one. Oh, Jesus.
You definitely fucked around with some of those security features, and it doesn't seem best pleased. But you succeed, and you get everything's in working order. And in fact, you install the computers in the navigation system just fine. That's
Vads will start like getting a lot of the heavier pieces and like start picking them up and putting them in the right places, like the engine, the bits for the engine, like picking them all up and lifting them to their right locations.
Yeah, that is going to be a knowledge education check. No, it's going to be an athletic check. It's going to be hard, and considering your fine job with the lightsaber, you get boost because everything's in exactly the right shape for you to do a lift.
Okay, I'm going to use enhance for this, so I get my force die as well.
Cedric Strong.
It's Cedric Strongjaw. Do you know what? I'm going to use that 4 dark side points because Cedric don't give a fuck.
Take 4 conflicts.
After today, 4 conflict is nothing. I'm going to use that.
We're both 350 plus. I mean,
oh, I'm 400 plus. I'm going to use it all for success. So that's 6 success, 6 advantage.
Very quickly and very aptly make sure everything's in the right place. Installing this mechanically would be very easy right now.
Hey, speaking of that, I'm going to start mechanically installing that.
Okay, you're going to get 2 upgrades from Cedric's wonderful placement and 2 boosts because it's all in the right place. But you're going to get 2 setback because this is still a bunch of house parts.
Setback is removed because mechanics. Alright. So, and then 3 difficulty?
Yes. But I'm going to put Destiny... Oh, never mind. It's fine.
Alright. That is overwhelmingly successful with a little bit of advantage.
It's starting to look like the Galaxy Plunger again, but it needs some finishing touches. Cedric?
Actually, how many successes have we had so far?
5.
Was that number 5? Wow, we are on fire.
I'm just trying to have a look at what I could do now because I've run out of things to do with it. I'm probably just gonna... What could I do? Looking through.
By the way, Merkava, as Cedric is thinking about this, you notice a scaly exoskeleton arm lift itself out of the crater. You scale it like a scaly, like almost shoulders start to rise.
Oh, that's disgusting. I've got an idea of something that I can do if, like, you're just stuck here clueless.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's got to be Cedric.
It's got to be me. I'm going to try. I don't know. A lot of my skills have already been really used.
Some interior decorating, man.
Yeah, that's clearly what I've got to do. I'm gonna make sure all. I'm gonna have a look in the pilot's room and make sure everything's gonna be like set up for me, like flying this ship, and making sure like all like the heads-up displays are in the right locations.
I hate it. Make sure the UI scale is right.
Yeah, make sure the UI scale is
just garbage.
Make sure the seat is at the right height as well, and like all the controls are in the right places.
Make you make a hard piloting check, and I'm going to give you 2 setback because your mind is drifting from the triviality of this of these things right now. And I'm going to use Destiny to upgrade too. So 1 challenge to difficult.
Well, at the worst, we'll be really uncomfortable flying this thing.
Enhance as well.
Dude, enhance just sounds like Jesus juice all over your character.
Pretty much. I'm gonna I'm going to flip Destiny and use one of those light side points to give me a success. to success.
Okay, so you succeed, and the Galaxy Plunger seems fixed to both of you. Although, there are a few things that Cedric did, and actually one thing that Merkava did that might be a little out of order, but you don't notice them quite yet.
Can I run a once-over on the ship with a vigilance check real quick to make sure that there's nothing, life-threatening?
There's nothing that would have made you suspicious, so
Okay.
you wouldn't think to do that. But as you look out from the cockpit, Charles, at this point, you start to notice the toothy jaw of a scaly creature rise from a crater as the hand extends further and further towards basically your location, the forest fire raging to the side of you.
I look over at Merkava and say, do you want to take that thing out? I really want to take that thing out. Let's go and take that thing out.
Oh my god, how are we going to take that thing out?
I don't know. We chop it up into little bits.
I'm literally on the brink of just passing out right now, my dude. I'm thinking, why don't we hang out in orbit for a day, let it wear itself out, then come back?
That's a good point. It's not going anywhere, and we can be at
Chris,
our maximum.
Make a hard charm check.
Oh, why did it have to be charm?
You're not convinced, Cedric. You want to take it out right now.
Yeah, but what if someone else gets it before us?
Who else? Who
I
else
don't
but
know.
us could kill this thing?
It could kill itself. It's probably quite dumb.
Cedric! Are
It
you
could
serious?
walk into that fire.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to eat that fire, to be honest.
Yeah, then it will kill itself, and
No,
I
think
wouldn't
it'll
have killed it.
No, I think it may make it stronger.
Then we want to kill it now still, then.
Oh, what, you're afraid of a challenge?
No. I just
Cedric-
really want to kill it.
Cedric, make a 3 difficulty cool check. You can't fight the urge to get out of the ship and run towards it right now.
If you're coming with me, then come. But otherwise, I'm going to fuck shit up. And I start walking out. Dropping a stim pack in as I go.
Oh my
That's
god.
only
Heal one wound.
Does the Galaxy Plunger have any guns on it, or is it literally just a runner?
It used to, but it doesn't anymore.
Oh, god damn it.
Are you going with him, Chris?
And, you know what? Sure.
Roll initiative, you are prepared.
I'm going to use
I was going to do something before we got there. I was going to chug the rest of the stim packs.
Okay, yeah, I'll let you do that.
I'm not flipping Destiny, so I'm only giving myself a boost. So that's one additional success for me, and I'm the only one getting defense.
Let's edit roll.
So you don't get success, Merkava.
I'm aware. Woo! And before this thing just rolls like 30. Yeah, this thing's probably pretty big.
You started extreme range, by the way.
Oh, thank God. I'm going to be continually backpedaling.
Come on, Dice Roller, you can do it.
Almost.
Oh.
Come
It's
on,
in
buddy.
it, roll.
Yeah.
I fucked up like that as well.
Oh. I was expecting this thing to be like, teleports behind you. Nothing personnel, kid.
Does a backflip, starts electrocuting you. No, you see as it finally fully emerges, its size, its sheer size, engulfing almost the stars that light this planet, as darkness descends upon you, lit only by the blaze behind you. You are at extreme range. Fight!
Alright.
I'm gonna quickly go piss. If you want to, you can do so too.
Yep.
I'm just gonna eat some pretzels. The audience at home, yes, you. I got a nice barrel of pretzels. Well, not really a barrel, it's kind of a plastic jug. They're Harvest Road butter spritzels. And they're quite tasty. I've been subsisting off of these for about 4 days now. And, yeah, I'm not sure where, the rest of the food in the house went. Or my family, for that matter. I haven't seen them in a while. But these pretzels are just melting my fears away. And, yeah. I mean, sure, I'm hungry for other things. But I can survive off these pretzels for at least another 2 days. Probably call the cops if I don't see them till then, but for now, pretzel time.
What?
Alright, player initiative slot, go!
I'm force sleeping.
Alright, how far do you have how many points do you have to get?
So
It's like 6 range bands, I think.
yeah, so 6 range bands, so I need 1 to activate it. Then how many... I have 2 range things. So I spend 1 point for 2 range bands.
Okay, so you need 4 points total to get.
So I need 4 points total.
And you are assumedly wielding your lightsaber.
Yep.
As I assume... Wait, Merkava, is your lightsaber out?
No, it is not.
Do I want to just get into short? Because I don't really want to take any more strain. Yeah, I'll just go to short with the 3 Darkside points.
Okay, you leap miles and miles and miles forward with the power of the darkness consuming you, and land almost in a mini crater. The creature has noticed you.
I get a look at it, smile, reach out my hand, and do Force Lightning. Well,
Okay.
On a
You
scale of
want
1 to fucking huge, how big is this thing exactly?
Fucking huge.
Oh no. It's the,
Also it has adversary
Delta
3,
one.
so it's going to be 2 challenge and 1 difficulty along with that setback.
Oof.
how many setback is it?
1, because you're doing it.
Oh yeah,
unhanded.
1 setback. Has it got any defense?
Yes, I think so. Let me check.
Does Force Lightning
No defense.
use defense?
Yeah,
no
it would
defense,
use range defense, so I think it's a
Yeah.
range defense.
So then 3F. That. Holy shit! I hit it.
Yes.
So that is that's 5 damage.
Slow clap.
A bolt of yellow lightning towards it, and it almost bounces off its thick, scaly hide, and it doesn't even seem to notice as it turns to look at you.
Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? And I prepare myself ready. And that's the end of my turn.
Wow.
So it's got more than 5 soak.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna probably assume it's in the upper teens, maybe even up to 20. But I don't know. So, let's see. I'm thinking Yeah, no, I'm just gonna force lightning this thing from the back line while backing up continually. I got my wheelchair in reverse.
Okay, it takes 2 points from him to upgrade the range.
Okay, yep.
How many upgrades of range do you actually have?
2. So that means one upgrade gets me to long, and then the other should get me to extreme.
No, I'm gonna treat this like leap in that it's not the 2 will get you up a range band. It's the so large going from medium to large isn't 1 range band. It's 2. So we're gonna do the same here. So you need 2 range bands to get to large and 2 to get to medium. So going from short to medium is, I think it's 5 total range bands. Sorry, short to extreme.
Wait, so I need like 7 range band upgrades to reach it?
5.
Wait, so going from long to extreme is 1?
So going from short to medium is 1, medium to long is 2, and then long to extreme is 2. So 5 total.
Okay. Okay, I get it. Woo! That's a spicy meme ball. Alright. So, 3 of those will cover the upgrades for sure. Oh, I didn't roll the actual...
Check.
Yeah, whoops.
So it's going to be 2 challenge, 1 difficulty, and no setback.
Challenge... Wait, okay, so it's 2 challenge, a setback...
No setback. No setback.
Okay, so just 2 challenge and a difficulty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see.
You miss?
Oh well. Feels Batman.
Boost.
I'm gonna spend my free maneuver just backing up.
Okay, if you back up, you're out of combat.
Oh, well, that's just not fun. Alright, no, I'll just stay put and wait.
Yeah, you're extreme range.
What are you doing with that advantage?
Oh, I guess I'll boost you.
Thank you.
Not boost my own jet-propelled escape from here.
Well, you're right next to the ship, Merkava. It would not take much for you to
The maneuver is to get into the ship.
Yeah.
Hey, that might be actually a good idea to fly over here and pick me up.
I mean, do you have a free maneuver, Merkava? Do you want to use it again in the ship?
No, I want to see how this plays out.
Okay, and the next minute.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a valuable, painful lesson for Cedric.
No, Cedric's going to think this is awesome.
Is he playing just metal in his head? And just like headbanging
this music
furiously?
is in his head right now.
So this creature stomps towards you, engaging with you. You look into its eyes and you can tell that this type of creature does not feel fear. And it is going to attack you with its heavy claws.
So I have 5 melee defense.
Oof. Are you an adversary, Cedric?
No, I haven't got sense yet.
That might be something worth investing in. Make it harder for the other scrubs.
You dodge the claw attack as it comes down next to you, landing, like creating a crater. You two are still engaged.
So I'm gonna basically try and run up his arm and slash it.
Okay, as a maneuver, I'll let you make a coordination check to do that. So it's going to be a hard coordination check.
I'm going to, I'm going to use enhance with this. F1N hard. What's the destiny pool looking like?
Oh, pop it up for you.
Pretty bad for us.
Not good. Not good at all.
I'll upgrade one of the next checks.
Okay, so that's...
You successfully run up its arm, getting a good
without
vantage
any
point
threat.
on its scaly shoulder. Okay.
And then slashing upwards. Avalanche with this as well.
Okay. Oh, so you're going to take 2 strain to make another maneuver?
No, it's not. It's an incidental.
Oh, okay.
That's why you take 2 strain with it. Because usually maneuvers you don't take strain. Well, sometimes. But... Are you upgrading this, or...?
Yeah, you get 2 boosts, by the way, from your vantage point. I will be upgrading it, yeah. So it's going... And it's got 2 adversaries, so it's 3 challenges.
So 2 challenge... no, because it's only 2 difficulties, so it's...
Yes, he's got adversary 3, so it would upgrade to a challenge.
Oh, yeah.
And then a second challenge, and then a difficulty, which I'm
I thought
Destiny, so it's 3 challenge.
3 challenge. Okay. Oh, boy.
Did you add my boost in?
Yeah, I've got your boost. It doesn't count as multiple opponents, I don't...
Might have multiple brains, but it's 1 creature.
Oh god, we gotta start talking them right in the Bryans.
So, that is...
My god, those challenge dice.
That is, let me double check, 9 damage.
Wait, have you added Avalanche to that?
Oh no, that's not with Avalanche, sorry. I'm fucking up again. It's 15 damage.
You try to plunge your lightsaber into its thick, scaly hide, but it doesn't go in.
Even with Breach 2?
Oh wait. No, it does.
Wait a minute, God realized that he made a numbers error.
You gave that me literally today, so...
Look, okay, look, it's... Anyway. So it goes in. It definitely goes in. It goes through a couple of layers of his thick, scaly hide, but you can tell that there's still a part of the hide that the lightsaber isn't breaching. But you do clearly hit something vital and do a lot of damage to this thing.
Okay. Seeing this, I sort of go onto my earpiece and say, "You know what, Merkava? Do you want to bring the ship over?"
How about I bring you to the ship?
Either way, sure.
You can't do that anymore, Merkava.
I'm gonna move the ground underneath him and pull the earth under him too, mate.
I'm
Not gonna let you
standing
do
on
that
his
either.
arm.
Damn it. Oh, that's so lame.
It's not an object. You can move a stone next to him.
No, like, jump in the ship and fly it towards me so I can force leap into the ship.
Oh, yeah, no, I can do that. Alright. I'm going to start moving along in the ship desperately. No, that is bad imagery. Get that out of here. We don't need to give Putty ideas. Okay. So, yeah, I will use my basic maneuver to get into the ship.
Okay.
And, then... Wait. Can I use my action as a maneuver?
Yeah.
And do I still take stress for that, or strain? Okay, then I will use the other one to start piloting the ship to hover to where Cedric can force leap into the whatchamacallit.
Okay, well, you're a little nervous, but with that second maneuver, you turn the ignition and the ship is on. You haven't moved. But with your 2 maneuvers, you're in the ship, you're in the piloting seat, the ship is on.
You know, maybe you should start force leaping backward, like, now.
You now count as a pilot, Merkava, and so instead of a maneuver and an action, you have spaceship maneuvers and spaceship actions.
Oh boy, how many of those do I get?
One of each.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
And next for me, Merkava.
Oh, yep, my bad. How hilarious would it be if, like, you shouldn't have killed my friends, just pieces out.
Okay, let's have a look at how much... Cedric, is that your updated wound count? I feel like it isn't.
Yes, that's my updated wound count.
Yikes.
Yeah!
Yikers.
Yeah, this is going to be bad.
Alright, well, the Zillow Beast is going to try to eat you. It opens up its large, massive, toothy maw. You don't still have the same range melee defense as you did last turn, right?
No, I only have 3 this round. I could not foresee hard enough.
I'm going to flip Destiny to upgrade this check.
I'm going to use Sense Advantage, adding 2 setback to his check.
Ooh.
We're back to
man.
5 setback.
My god, dude. The dice are going to roll.
Oh, at least it missed. It missed.
It does indeed. It shakes you off. It's back, flinging you to medium range from it, and your lightsaber from medium range from it, the other side of it.
Oh, shit.
Your lightsaber is long range from you.
Well, you can always go to it and then force sleep to the ship.
So, I look at it. How far away from the ship am I?
Extreme.
Extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Still.
Ship hasn't moved yet.
Well, I'm medium now from it. Does that?
Oh, yeah,
am I? Is it?
But you are still extreme from the ship.
I'm still extreme.
You weren't flowing towards it, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna force sleep over to my lightsaber then.
Okay. Now remember, we established a couple times over the course of this campaign, picking up an item is a maneuver.
Oh shit.
Means you go 4 range bands to get to your lightsaber.
Can I do anything in an action that's going to be good for me? Not really. So, let's go. Nope! 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 Nope!
What if he doesn't roll that many force points, Marshall?
I just go, nope! And just jump up and then back down. I go, Merkava, come to me! Come to me! Come to me!
Oh, look at Mr. High and Mighty. Squealing like a little girl, screaming, oh my god, help, it's chasing me.
You hear the loudest raspberry you have ever heard over the mic.
Oh, wow, that's kind of impressive. Alright, I'm gonna raise the ship up, and then swing the ass end around so, I can start backing up towards them. And I take it that's gonna be my action and maneuver.
Sorry, say it one more time.
I'm going to raise it up off the ground, like, straight vertically. And then swing the ass end around, so the get on part is facing him.
Oh god. Okay, that's gonna be 2 maneuvers, but there is gonna be a piloting check for you to accurately do that. And don't know if you'll get all the way there. It's quite a long way away. So
oh no, I'm not moving at all yet.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, it's 2 maneuvers.
Okay. And then that'll be my go.
Where does your 3rd melee defense come from, Charles?
Oh, that comes from defensive.
You don't have any defensive weapons.
It's an ability, defensive training, sorry, which gives...
Yeah.
Yeah, defensive training, armor, improved armor master, and my armor.
Oh wait, do you have the armor tree as well?
Yes! Like, we've established... Like, I got it when, like, we're on Avid Nedo or something like that.
Yeah, no, it just slipped my mind. I forgot.
Okay, so, have you been it next? I think you have. No, you haven't. Next one.
Yep, let's see. Damn it. I really wish I had an extra monitor.
The Zillow Beast is going to engage with you, Charles, using 2 of its maneuvers. And it is going to, bite down at you.
Okay, 3 melee defense. And I don't have sense advantage anymore, so...
I am once again flipping Destiny. I forgot to last time, so I'm going to flip 2 here. You said you don't have sense advantage this time?
Yeah, I don't have sense advantage, so it's only 3 melee defense.
Chris, you see as Darth Vance himself is gobbled up by the Zelo beast. Vance, you are flung deep within its throat and down into its stomach, where its fatty acids start popping at you.
Ah, yuck. Who do we want to take this?
Well, I think you should make an attempt to get out of there, because then that'll inform my turn at least.
Okay. So I'll take this turn. Is there a way for me, like,
Punch your way out.
That's not gonna happen.
No, come on. It's a tank moment.
It's a tank moment, but I think it's a bit more tanky than I am.
Well, actually, you know what? You could start Force Lightning it. You are past its defenses.
Yeah, but I don't know how its soak will work. It will probably still just gobble me up. Like, it still might not work.
Yeah, valid point. I mean,
and for me, punching it's probably actually more effective. So fuck it. I'm just gonna punch it in its belly. Try to wiggle my way out just by whacking against the side.
You're gonna try to make it throw up, basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 3 setback for all of the digestive acid pouring down on you. And I'm gonna spend my last Destiny point to upgrade the check. So it's gonna be 3 challenge.
I'm gonna use Enhance, so I get to add that.
So you miss.
Yeah, I miss.
Yep. Do you want to succeed? Oh, actually, do you want to succeed?
Wait. I couldn't. I can't succeed.
You could if you used the light save points. So you've only got 1
I have to take 2 strain.
Yeah.
To succeed, and I'll go above my threshold.
That's still a success.
Still okay, yeah, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Okay.
Fuck, if I can spell Destiny right.
How much inherent defense does your armor have versus how much does it gain from your talented armor master?
My armor has 1 defense and 2 soak, if that makes any difference.
That makes sense.
And right, I am immune to concussion effects.
Big. Right, so what happens is you hit a massive punch to the stomach of this beast, and clearly it begins to rumble, and something is certainly going to happen soon. But can you index for me?
Oh god.
Oh, you fall unconscious as well.
I don't take a crit from strain, do I? No. Didn't think so.
Alright.
Something might certainly happen with that despair soon.
What are you doing?
Oh, shit. So I've just seen Cedric get eaten, right?
Indeed.
I don't even, like... I have no weapons. I can't even really
You can stick your head out and use Force Lightning. You have weapons.
Yeah, I guess I do have, like, an arc lightning turret in my hand. Alright, yeah, I guess I'll do that.
So you're trying once again to Force Lightning from Extreme?
Yes.
You'd have to get out
Actually,
of the ship. That would be a maneuver.
Wait, I have to get completely out of the ship?
Yeah, there's nowhere. There's nowhere where you could get an vantage point in the ship.
Yeah, I guess I'll lower the bay thing so I can actually, get a clear shot at it and move.
It's probably going to take you 2 maneuvers to get out.
Alright, well, then that'll be my turn then.
Oh, okay. And then next for me, then you can take 2 strain and take an action roll.
I would pass out.
Yikes.
Do you know what? Like, going into this with 20 wounds might not have been a good idea.
Yeah.
So, on the zombie's turn, you start to see and out of his mouth comes a body flying through the air, and as it comes back down, chomp! Takes a bite. But because you're unconscious, none of your defensive training or your armor mastery is going to come into play. You only have your armor, your raw armor, your 1 defense.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
And so, as the body comes flying down, Merkava, you see, as the last remaining major extremity Darth Vance had, his, I believe, right leg, gets chomped clean off by the Zillow Beast, and Vance flies down, landing right next to his lightsaber. Dead? Alive? Can't really tell.
Well, shit.
Guys, I think we don't fuck with Zillow Beasts.
Alright. Well, seeing this...
Oh, that's, by the way, it's going to use its maneuver to get a little closer to you, Chris.
Oh, well, fuck, I'm getting back in the pilot seat. And I'm going to pull a little bit further away from it.
Well, if you get in the pilot seat and turn the ship on, that's 2 maneuvers.
I'm okay with that.
Cool.
I'm going to try to bait it away, then loop back around to pick you up.
Okay, in the next for me then.
Alright.
Do I need to make a death saving throw?
No, you just need to in it next for me, Fred. You're already dead. Nani?
His body just explodes.
The Zillow Beast, you can tell, is covering ground particularly quickly as he races towards you, Chris.
Alright,
having seen the purple lightning earlier.
Oof. Wait, I missed.
It's
yeah, but it's
giant
just
fucking sky full of purple lightning.
I just thought it didn't happen. Like,
oh, it happens. You missed.
Yeah.
You got the force points for it.
Yeah, I suppose if I didn't get the force points for it, it wouldn't happen, but, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm stupid. So, yeah, I'm going to ever so slightly get the fuck out of there, or at least get the fuck out of there slowly enough to keep it chasing me for a while. So I can then loop back around, grab Cedric in assumably like 2 turns, and then punch it to orbit.
Okay, we're gonna run this like a chase scene then. You currently have, I'm gonna say, 4 range bands on the Zillow Beast. We're gonna run this like a chase. So we are gonna make competitive athletics versus piloting checks. So make a simple piloting check from Merkava, and since the only way away from the Zillow Beast is through the forest fire, I'm gonna add 2 setback.
Simple, right?
Yeah, but with 2 setback.
Okay, so I'm going to upgrade for all of these, so... Let's see.
It's like I need to get my chase rules out.
Oh, I completely fail.
Failed simple check. The forest fire. The forest fire is too bright. Oh wait, you rolled a purple. Simple is 0.
Oh, okay,
So
my bad.
I'll just take it out. You rolled 1 threat and still failed the simple check. Let me just take a look. What this? I'll roll the Zilla Beast check, but it's going to be. Oh, I also rolled wrong. Good for me. I'll just completely reroll.
Why don't we just forget all that? And
yeah, why not? There you go. You can reroll as well. Just complete reroll. So roll your simple check. It's going to be your skill and 2 setback.
Hey, I still fail.
You still fail the simple check. But at least
Failed
it was
worse.
I did it again! Wait, I did challenge that time. Fuck you, dice roller. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to roll challenge, because I'm a retard. It's skill. Never mind.
Slow clap.
Not setback! This is not going well. Yellow. We'll just say yellow.
Unprofessional.
Okay, he barely fucking succeeded.
Wait, is he not set back by the fire?
He's not in the fire yet. He's still rampaging across the plains.
Oh, okay. So he successfully moves a little bit.
Let me look at what this means. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So he closes the distance between you two. So you're now 3 range bands away. He's getting close to the forest. You're kind of hitting a bunch of trees in the forest. Make your check again.
Alright.
Upgrading again?
Yep.
Make sure to roll your destiny afterwards.
Yeah, I messed that up. I fail. Oh, no, I succeed.
You succeed by quite a bit, actually. Oh, but the Zilla Beast is just too fast for you. As he enters the forest and is only 2 range bands behind you, as you get to kind of a clear part of the forest where there isn't so much fire, and you've also got enough height now that you don't have the setback anymore.
Alright, Destiny. It's dark. Go. Alright. And now is he set back?
Will be, yep.
Oh boy, alright.
Even more so. His eyesight doesn't seem to be very good.
Oh, and wait, yeah, he can't necessarily fly up to get less smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Whew.
But he successfully closes the distance. Another range band. He seems to be tailing on you right now. And at this point, you've only gone straight. Is there any intent to start looping at any point?
I'm gonna start going up.
Okay,
He's looping that way.
That's going to slow you down quite a bit. So make your check, but it's going to be it's going to add you 2 difficulty and 2 setback.
Oh jeez. You know, what would a brisk left turn get me?
It'd be difficult,
my own
but
skill.
if you succeeded, then it would definitely send the Zilla Beast through some stuff.
Thank you,
going up, or
Marshall,
are
for
you-
giving
are
the
you-
context.
Are you briskly turning left?
What do you want to do, Merkava?
Yeah, I'll roll up.
Alright, then it's going to be 2 difficulty, 2 setback.
Oof.
He is now engaged with you and is going to make an attack roll
On the ship, right?
on the ship.
Okay.
Do we have, like, ship stats?
Yeah, I have a few napkin stats. Not worth giving out, though. He's a lot bigger than the ship, so this attack is going to be easy, as ship combat dictates.
Or are you saying, like, the Death Star would one-shot an X-Wing?
So that's going to be... The ship takes 2 hull trauma and begins spiraling, but you actually get a range band from the force of the attack. Are you going to keep evading?
Yeah, at this point, I'm just going to try to, like, escape it. Because, I mean...
Okay, you're out of the burning forest and you're aimed towards Cedric. So it's just a simple check for you at this point.
Okay. That's the last thing I can boost.
It gains on you. At this point, it is going to try to devour you.
The whole ship.
Yes.
Well, fuck. I hope it doesn't, just one-shot it, because that'd be kind of terrifyingly impressive. Yeah, Marshall, shush.
It's going to be a little harder this time, because he's actually trying to attack it, so...
I was cautious. I was here to support my friend, and I feel like I'm being seriously attacked.
And he's also got a bunch of setback from the smoke, because he's still barely in the forest. Alright, so he manages to... You're going down. He manages to do enough damage to the ship just from hitting it, like with his teeth. He doesn't actually bite it, he hits it with his teeth. And you're going downwards towards the floor, but he doesn't bite into the ship at all. And in fact, he kind of falls over a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Destroying the remnants of the village that you massacred and genocided earlier.
Oh, well, no evidence then. Excellent. Alright. So, how exactly is this thing crashing?
It's currently nosediving towards the Earth.
Okay, how hard would it be to pull up on the controls?
It would be a daunting piloting check.
You know what? I wish there was, like, something you could use to upgrade the check that we had,
there is,
you know?
I have it, and I'm going to upgrade the check with Destiny, so it's going to be one chance very difficult.
Wait a minute.
Uh-huh.
Can I force power move the ship?
I will say that you can try. That's more of an enhanced thing, but you can try and stabilize it a little bit with and get yourself a boost.
No, I have fine control. I mean, like,
yeah, fine control, not big control. Little things, not big things. You can use force move to pilot the ship, as in, like, you can use it to steer, but you still need to have the piloting knowledge to know what to do with your hands.
Okay, fair enough. Alright, so what's the check gonna look like now?
1 challenge, 3 difficulty.
This is sort of why you needed Cedric there.
Yeah, well, Cedric decided to get eaten.
Cedric didn't decide to get eaten. You weren't there helping him. Cedric was the only target.
Oh my god, so... 1 challenge... How many setback?
0 setback.
Oh, how many difficulty? 2?
3. 1 challenge, 3 difficulty.
Okay, and beyond that, what is the force power gonna do here? Do I just roll it with the check?
You get 1 boost.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Marshall, I sent you a stat block for the Zillow Beast in case you're curious.
Alright, I completely fail.
Yeah, you do. You're still going forwards, but the Zillow Beast is getting up, but you're still spiraling towards the ground. You haven't crashed yet, though.
Alright, so can I make another attempt?
Yeah, sure.
G, B, C, P, P, P. Oh, okay, that's an advantage. At least maybe I'll land upright.
So now you are actually on the floor. You have become a ground vehicle. Not too damaged, actually. You've become a ground vehicle.
That's probably because it's reinforced with houses.
Yeah. It's safe as houses. The Zillow Beast is standing again, by the way.
Let's see. What the... So wait, the ship is still pilotable, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to drive it nicely along the ground, and I'm going to park it right next to Cedric's dumbass corpse.
Well, remember, Marshall, in the series, it was really resistant to lightsabers. So, you're once again in a chase with a Zillow Beast. So, You are going to have to roll a simple piloting check. You're 2 range bands ahead of it.
Okay. How many range bands am I away from Cedric?
4. Oh. He's not quite closed the gap, but he's gotten very, very, very close to you, as you're about 2 range bands away from Cedric.
Can I engage, like, the ship's autopilot to make it keep going forward?
You might be able to do that. You could give it a fiddle on the computer. Would you like to try it? It'd be our action.
Yeah, because I'm going to start moving to, you know, grab Cedric and pull him onto the ship.
Okay, you have a look through. It's not a computer's check. You fiddle around the computer and you find the autopilot. Protocol, and you click on it. And at that moment, you remember that that something had been strange when you had gone through the computers, but you hadn't quite looked into it. And you realize at this point that when you were doing the computers checks, you didn't check the autopilot. Ship doesn't have autopilot.
Okay. Well, this is kind of funky. Alright, well, since I can't move the ship...
What do you mean you can't move the ship? That's a maneuver.
Oh, okay, thank God. So...
Oh, okay, just a normal chase, alright. Finally! You gain a range band on the Zillow Beast. The Zillow Beast is 3 range bands away from Cedric, and you are at him.
Okay. Stopping. I'm already on the ground, so I don't have to lower, right?
No, you wouldn't have to lower. You would have to, like, disengage, though. It would be 2 maneuvers to get out of the ship.
Okay, 2 maneuvers to get out of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do.
Alright. The Zillow Beast he had fallen over on that last chase. He's standing. Back to your turn.
Alright. As far as I'm concerned, Cedric is an object right now, right?
No. He's a person.
But unconscious.
But a person.
Oh my God. So I actually have to pick him up and drag him onto the ship? Okay, how many maneuvers is that?
1 maneuver to pick him up, 1 maneuver to get on the ship.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Average.
Wait, what?
Average athletics check. See if you can pick him up.
Oh, I fucking hate you, Cedric. Okay, let's see.
I'm upgrading it too. 1 challenge, 1 difficulty.
I was about to.
Okay, you're like leaning down to grab him while you're in the wheelchair.
My God, this is a clown fiesta if I've ever seen it. Alright, I'm upgrading as well.
Okay.
I'm not sure which is better. Today's episode or yesterday's.
Well, what about the one where fucking Audrey escaped from the Dawn Draft station?
All
that
dice
one was also
canceled.
very
I
good.
can't pick him up.
Yeah, you did pick him up, but you dropped him before you could get him on the ship, and the Zillow Beast is now 2 range bands away from you. What do you do?
Well, I try to pick him up again and get him on the ship.
Do you want to get his lightsaber on first, or are you just adamant with him?
Wait, what?
His lightsaber is still on the floor next to him.
Oh, my, okay, I
You
guess...
can move that. Like with
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, then I'll move that.
I'll take a maneuver and I mean, I'll have you roll, but 1 point will be enough.
Okay.
So just don't roll all the lights. Actually, it's impossible.
Yeah, it's impossible because he gets 3 anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it's kind of...
Roll. Just don't. You pick it up and you put it in. However, that would be 1 maneuver though, so you're only able to pick Cedric up this turn, not get him on the ship. So, do you want to still do that?
Yeah, I mean, fuck it.
Alright, average athletics check, and I'm flipping Destiny to upgrade it.
I am as well.
Alright. You pick him up! The Zillow Beast is 1 range band away.
Alright. I am going to...
Book
in the
it.
ship.
You're in the ship, that's 1 maneuver down.
On controls.
That's the second maneuver down. The Zillow Beast gets into engaged, but can't attack yet. Back to your turn.
Alright, sorry, I had to answer somebody.
Did you hear what I said?
Clearly not.
Okay, could you repeat it real quick?
The Zillow Beast has gotten into engaged, but you are in the ship's controls.
Okay. For the love of God. I'm going to A. Flip.
Okay.
Destiny. And B, I'm going to give it literally, like, all I have into, just...
What are you actually trying to do?
I'm trying to pilot away from this thing desperately.
Alright, with him as close as he is, it's going to be a daunting piloting check.
Ooh, okay.
And I'm going to spend Destiny to upgrade it.
That is 5 difficulty, right?
I don't think it's 4, but it's going to be
4.
1 challenge and 3 difficulty, because I'm
Okay.
upgrading it.
Oh. All of my bones.
Oh, so you steer up and put the fucking throttle on the pedal, and as quickly as possible, as the Zillow Beast swipes and claws and bites for a second, the entirety of the Galaxy Plunger is within the toothy maw of the Zillow Beast, and as it begins to drop, it flies out of its teeth and out into the planet's atmosphere, and that is where we are going to leave it for this week.
Oh, shit.
You
know what? We should play more. We should do more of this. Like, fighting Zillow Beast is amazing.
Fuck you. I might keep that other leg off for a little bit longer just to teach you a goddamn lesson.
Oh, I'll be borrowing one of yours.
Oh, sweet.
You both get 10 XP for 2 hours of rolling, and I'll say that both Merkava and Cedric, you both get 3 XP for successfully fixing the Galaxy Plunger.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. I just need to make sure I heard you right.
Let's see what I should do with this 68 XP I've accrued.
Oh, yeah, no, I literally have 68 as well.
I'm gonna give it, if Marshall is in position, which I'm hoping he is, I'm gonna give an outro. So thank you all for watching the first Darkside episode of the Mandalorian Wars. Yeah, sure. The Dunes of Utapau. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next episode for a light side playthrough with neither of these two people, because you are evil, evil bastards. Let's see you guys later.